I'd do a little road flap on my way home from Nicole's. Road's kind of bumpy out here in this neck of the woods, so sorry about that. What are we gonna flap about? Let me think about it. I thought of something. Alright, yesterday it actually reached 70 degrees here, believe it or not. So I rode my motorcycle to the restaurant and to town. I parked in front of the ice cream store and then went in the Commons and sat down with my iced tea while I went to La Probadita and got a couple of their tamales. And I already had my iced tea from the restaurant. So I sat in the Commons and had that, and there was a couple of youngins eating ice cream, so I befriended them. Probably preteen and maybe barely teen, brother and sister. They were real nice. We chatted the whole time until they had to leave, and then I hopped on my bike and headed home. Stopped at the mailbox, grabbed the mail, turned the bike off, got off, grabbed a couple pieces of mail that I dropped, got back on, parked in the driveway, went inside, got all the stuff together to wash my bike because it hadn't been washed since last summer after being in storage. So I got the bucket of soap and the rag. It came outside and I thought, I need to empty my saddlebags. I don't know where my wallet's at. Sure enough, my wallet was missing. So, in a mild panic, mind you, I'm a CPL carrier, got my CPL, plus I had 2 different debit cards in my wallet. Long story short, I didn't have my wallet. So I jumped in the Jeep and headed to town, and the fuel light was on. I didn't have time to get dressed up in my gear on my motorcycle that had more gas to go look for my wallet. So I hopped in the Jeep, backtracked all the way to town, never saw anything laying in the road. And it's crazy because last summer I lost my leather jacket when I forgot to grab it off the back of my bike. Drove 15 minutes before I realized, turned around, backtracked, and I found it towards the beginning of my trip. Anywho, get back to the wallet. I couldn't find it. So I called Central Dispatch. You can call 911 at the Central Dispatch number, or the non-emergent number, and it still gives you a way to report things, but it doesn't make all the bells and whistles go off. Now, if it's emergency, you want to dial 911. This was not, so I dialed the non-emergent number. It still records everything, but it doesn't clog up the emergency stuff. Anywho, so I reported it, and within minutes, an officer called and took down my information, had me describe the wallet and the stuff that's inside. And I said there wasn't any money in it, but I'd really like to have my driver's license and stuff back. And I don't remember if my social security card was in there, because you're not supposed to carry it in your wallet. I'm thinking it was at home on my dresser, but I don't know. Anyway, I decided that I would pray about it on my way back home and wherever, because I stopped at my mom's during this, whatever I was doing, I don't know. I'm confused because I'm tired and all that. But anyway, I asked God if He would please make my wallet reappear somewhere so I wouldn't have to go take care of all that business. Especially nowadays when everything is delayed. Right. Well, lo and behold, one of the walkers that walks up and down our road, and I don't know her name, she's a Hispanic gal, she speaks very little, if any, English. I've said hi to her before, but it's her, a friend of hers, and me that walk up and down this road. Well, I seen her go by, her arms just swinging, I thought, oh, okay. And David was mowing lawn, and I walk outside just to see, just to get a breath of fresh air, and he goes, "You want your wallet?" And so what happened is when I got off my motorcycle, I was wearing those stupid Hollister jeans. They're comfortable. Somebody gave them to me. I don't pay that kind of money for jeans. And the pockets are little. Anyways, when I got out of the mailbox, or from the mailbox right over there. It fell on my pocket and I didn't know it. And that girl, when she's walking by, found the wallet, looked at it, she knew it was mine. So yeah, I got my wallet back. But unfortunately, on my way to town when I was backtracking, I called the bank to report that my debit card was missing. And I've only had it like maybe a week. I haven't had a debit card in about 10 years. So it was like, oh man, now I got my debit card. I just ordered another package of checks. I'm thinking, I don't need those checks now because I got a debit card. But yeah, I had to cut up the debit card today because it's already in the system, because I went and signed the paper yesterday afternoon. So I double checked with them today. And they said, no, it's already in the system. So I said, okay, I'll cut it up. So I cut up my debit card. I don't have any money anyways till the 4th. So yeah. Actually, it's holiday. So my money might already be there. But I can't call the 800 number to check my balance because I cut up the debit card and the number's no good anymore. Doggone my hide. It's still business hours at the bank. I better call them. Find out if my check came in. Anyways, I'm hungry. I'm gonna find something to eat. Love you guys. Bye.